Hi everyone, I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I made a video. I'm sorry if you like my videos and you missed me, but I don't know. I have like excuses, but they're not very interesting, so I yeah, I won't get into them, but I think I'll be making more videos soon. I want to basically one of the reasons I have not been updating my collection is because I didn't love the materials I was using to store things, and so I wanted to take the time to try out some different things before I committed to buying a bunch of new stuff. If I did want to change how I store things, and I decided I do. So I will be, re- um, I guess, reorganizing my collection, and replacing a lot of the materials like the sleeves and the pages, and so I wanted to make a collection video before I do that because some things will probably change as I am updating my supplies. So yeah, that's what this is. It's just photo cards. I didn't get into any of like the postcards or anything. But yeah, I think the first clip I say like this is my next binder, but I don't know why I said that because it was the first one I filmed. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, and I guess hopefully look forward to more soon. Oh, also, there is not an outro to this video. I did not make an intro or an outro when I filmed this, so the video will just end up abruptly. So, I guess thank you for watching if you watched to the end. I'll just say that here. Okay, bye. Okay, this is another miscellaneous binder. At the start, this is like my Vivienne Westwood collection. So this was from Twice World Tour. These are all like Lomo cards, so they're not real. Yeah. Always looking for stuff with the Vivienne Westwood logo. And then I have some NCT cards that I might be downsizing. I don't know. I have not collected anything new here for a long time. And then I have some Kai cards that my friend gave me. Then I have a bunch of blank pages, and then Stacy. I used to collect Zoom In when they debuted, and I have a lot of cards for her. I was trying to kind of be a completionist, and then I gave up. So yeah, most of the cards I have are from ASAP, and then much less for later eras. And then I have some of the other members' cards. These stickers, I got the OT6 set of these cute bear hoodies, and these came with the stickers. No, these came with the album, I think. I don't remember. But yeah, I might downsize some of these, but yeah. So that's my first misc binder. Okay, then I have another binder. It's an A-Pink sticker. Okay, so first I have Sulgi cards, and actually, which one is it? This one? You can't even tell. It's the hollow one. I pulled that. Yeah, just some like Pink Christmas for all of the Red Velvet members. Then I have some Sulgi cards from various albums. I'm not like a big Red Velvet stan, I just like some cards. Then some of these, yeah, and then Girls' Generation. I have some Taeyeon cards and some of the other members. These are from Got the Beat. I don't know if I have any Taeyeon cards from Got the Beat. I think this one was. Yeah, and then the Pink Christmas, Boa, Itzy. Have some cards. I went through like a very brief phase where I was joining goes, but I have not in a while. Then Loseraphim. I was just kind of like buying albums at Target because they were there, but these are Make Star cards. I don't know if they were like for a fan sign or something. But yeah, then we have a pink Chobum. I like these cards. Very cute. I love this comeback. Or was it a debut for them? This is also a pink. And then Ua. Also been a very long time since I got any new cards for them. But yeah, got these. Got some pops and lucky draws and stuff. Don't really have a bias. This sad collection. I really liked Limelight when they debuted. I have not been keeping up with them since everything went down. So this is not something I'm gonna add to really, but yeah, I liked collecting their cards in Limelight. I don't know. Here's High Key. I was just kind of like, there was a phase where I was just kind of like buying random things. I really like these cards. I really like their style in this comeback. One New Jeans card. This is, what was this? Gugudan. I have, Uki from G Idol. These are WJSN Chokumi. What is her name? Yujung from Wiki Miki, her solo debut, which I really liked. I bought an album. Yukika. I didn't buy her most recent comeback. I think that was like when a lot of Loona stuff was coming out and I was just broke, but I would like to get those cards eventually, and then I guess that's it. Then these are Yuha. She's only had like 2. These were like pre-order benefits or like for a fan sign or something, but she didn't even have photo cards in her album. These are like, I'm pretty sure the only 2 photo cards she has, besides like she did some like fan meets and stuff where I think you got photo cards, but those are like, I'm never gonna find those. So then with these cards, JM, I really liked her first mini album, and I think this was her second. I don't know. I don't have any from her first one, but I have these. Then these are BB from her deluxe album. This was a freebie I got. And then these are Kim Sejong, which I liked her in Business Proposal. That's where I like found out about her. And my friend Ann Pancakes bought me her albums for Christmas. So I have, these were my pulls. And I really like her photo cards. And they came with these frames in the album, so I just used those for 2 of them. So yeah, that's this binder. Okay, then this is my last of these composition book binders, and I have Haechan sticker for no reason. These are like my twice non-album cards. Well, non-album and album cards for everyone but Chewy. So I have a lot of Nayeon cards because I like her solo photo cards a lot, especially from Pop. I don't have any from whatever, ABCD. I have not really been buying albums if they're not Loona. Momo and Sana. Jihyo. Love this card. Mina. I have a lot of Mina because I collected her and Dahyun along with Chewy, which I dropped most of her cards, but these are what I kept. Then I have some non-album stuff. And then we have Dahyun, who, like I said, I also have, well, I kept more of Mina's cards than Dahyun, but yeah, got those. Oh, we'll hear more. Love these cards. Then we have Chaeyoung, and then Chewy. And I have not even, like, really looked at anything from her solo or their last comeback strategy. I am kind of, like, completely checked out for most groups that aren't Loona. But yeah, that's on my Twice extra cards. Okay, now this binder is also sad, and it's kind of beat up. This is my 50/50 collection. I wanted to collect OT4. I decided to, I think before Cupid came out. So I have a pretty complete collection. But now it makes me sad. And I think one of the changes I'm gonna make to my collection is changing my collection from OT4 to OT3 a bloom, because that is what I will be collecting going forward. I probably will not be doing this much. I wanted all of the pops and stuff because 50/50 kind of filled a void that Loona left during the Loona drought. And so I collected a lot of their stuff, and it gave me something else to spend money on. And do I regret it? Well, yes. But now I have all these cards, and yeah, I think so. Nothing against Kina. I understand it's a complicated situation, but I'm not supporting the new lineup of 50/50, so there's that. And I also, just from like a logistical standpoint, I hate these like side loading pages. They always fall out, like the cards always fall out. I don't like them. Like this is always falling out, especially, and I just think I would enjoy the collection more if it was in 9 pockets. So I am gonna do that. And yeah, and try to fill out the spaces I have, because there are a few cards I'm missing, especially from their debut. So yeah, this is my 50/50 collection. Rest in peace, for all intents and purposes. And I am excited to start in a bloom collection. So yeah, that's it for 50/50. Okay, now we're gonna do Twice. So we have this binder cover I made after alcohol-free era. And these were the 3 members I was collecting at the time. I don't know if I'll update it, probably not, because I really like this. Okay, so if you are caught up on my channel, you would know that I downsized to just collecting Chewy from my top 3. And so I kind of took some creative liberties. So like this page is all Chewy, but then here I thought I'd like a weird number of cards, so I thought it looked best to keep these 3 and 3. So yeah, we have that, and then these I am trying to collect like all of her extra cards too, like the monographs and the pre-order benefits. Back, like, not what we consider pre-order benefits today, but like the packs of cards you would get. with the albums. So yeah, there's that. Here's What is Love. And then I have a few OT9 sets. So someone please trade me that Momo so I can complete this. I guess, yeah, I couldn't decide on an OT9 set for What is Love, so I have both of them, both of these. Then I just really like this set for some reason. This is the pre-order, or one of the pre-order benefit sets for Summer Nights. But I love it, summer vibe. I'm ready. I love these cards with the pigtails. Cute. Then I have another OT9 set. Then finishing out Summer Nights, and then we go to Yes or Yes. And then Year of Yes. Then Fancy. And these, I had trouble parting with some of these cards. And it just kind of made sense for like the number of cards and the layout. Like, I love this page. I can't get rid of it. Then I have an OT9 set. And another OT9 set. And then Feel Special. I kept these 2 rows of my top 3 and then this set. So I thought, you know, it made sense. Build out the page, and then these are all in the same outfit, so that kind of goes. Then we have Feel Special OT9 set. Then More and More, again, just keeping my top 3 to fill out the page. Then Chewy, More and More. This set, I need Jungin and Momo. I've had those on my wish list for years at this point, but everyone collects this set, so I don't know if I'll ever finish it. Then we have Eyes Wide Open, another OT9 set. This always bothers me, but it's kind of funny. This one too, like, she couldn't get someone to take her picture so she could match. Also, I mean, this one does not really go either, but at least it's not a selfie. This page, I really like. I kind of took some creative liberties here as well, but I think I love this concept, and I think this page is cute. 1OT3. It got harder for me to get rid of my non-Chewy cards for later eras just because I like them more. I don't know. This Taste of Love was when I really got into collecting, so I went crazy and collected OT9 everything, and I don't really plan on getting rid of anything because I just have a lot of good memories of this era and like trading with people which like sounds really lame, but it was really fun to work on this, and I really like all of the cards, and I can't think of a way to downsize where I would be happy with the layout and what I'm keeping, so I'm just keeping everything. Then the monographs, I'm still missing Chewy. These are the lenticulars, and then here we have Formula of Love. So I have all of the pre-order benefits. Yeah, I think I thought about downsizing these, and then I just decided not to. Yes, I think this is completed. Yeah, I didn't do an OT9 set for these, but I kept these 3 of different members because I liked them. Yeah, then this is between 1 and 2. Okay, yeah, I got rid of, I think, most of the pre-orders, but I kept this one. And then this is my OT9 set, which is everybody's OT9 set, of course. Oh, I guess I have 2, okay. This is my second OT9 set. Okay, these are 2 of the pre-order benefit sets, and I just matched them up with the cards from the album. Same with this. Oh, wait, no. Are those? No. What are these? These are like the message cards. These are the Target cards, and these are from the album. These are pre-orders. This is the monograph. These are album cards. Yeah. This is ready to be. I think I kept all of the pre-orders. Maybe. We'll see. No. So these are my 2 OT9 sets for pre-orders. Here's an OT9 set. Here's another set of pre-orders. These are the Target cards, and these are the monographs. Then these are the message cards, and these 2 are album cards sets. I believe these are from the Digipack, and then the other 2 are just album cards. And then this is what I have for Chewy with youth. I did not buy any of these albums, and I have not bought any strategy albums. I've just been like trading with people. So that's what I have. And then these are all like unit and group cards. And these are the group cards from the pre-order benefit sets. Which I feel like nobody actually collects these, but I do. And then these are some units from the Digipacks for Ready to Be. Okay, now we're going to get into the bulk of my collection, which is Loona. We're going to start with my album photocard collection. So these are the members I collected for the most part. Hyunjin is my bias, and then Kimlip and Haeju are my bias wreckers. This, you can tell I don't come on here very much because of how that creaks. Okay, so we have pre-debut stuff, and these are all, okay, I have a lot of these cards I made with moo.com, which are fake, and I messed up like this upside down. Maybe one day I will remake them because some of them are upside down and messed up. One of them, like the cropping is weird, but yeah, I'm still missing a few pre-debut cards. But if you're seeing a card in here that you don't recognize, it's probably because I made it. And I had a goal which I completed, which was to have one of the numbered cards, the first press, numbered cards per member. So yeah, I'm missing a few cards. I think I have a few of them, but I just haven't put them away. But yeah, I'm really happy with this collection, because I think I was really struggling to figure out a way to make them look good, because they all have a weird number of cards for a 9 pocket, and I think they turned out really cute. I love having the attendance card in the middle. None of my attendance cards are stamped, but I really don't care about that. And then here, these 2 cards are fake, and then I have like my biases from, oh, this one's fake too, yeah, from my top 3 from their units. None of them are limited though, because I don't really care. Then this is my page for Hi era, and I cannot find Kenjin or Haeju. Like, I've been looking for years. I'm sure they've passed me by many times, but yeah. And then I have Kimlip's XX ID, and I have all of their IDs from ++. I don't know if I like how this is set up, but whatever. Then for So What, I have all of Hyunjin's cards. I was trying to figure out how to lay them out with my top 3 in a way that I liked, but I just couldn't figure it out. So I got rid of Kimlip and Haeju, and I also don't think I really liked their cards that much, so I did what I had to do. Then we have Midnight. So here's my top 3. But then I had a really hard time deciding. This is when I also started standing Loona, and I was having a hard time deciding who to collect. So I collected a lot of other cards besides my top 3. And in later eras, well no, I think only for one other era, I collected 1 card from each member, but for one, Hasa was not in this comeback, so she didn't have any cards, so it didn't really work out like that. But I also just like, I really liked some members cards more than others, where like I couldn't pick between like these two Jinsols, but I didn't love like other members cards. So I was like, why would I collect a card I don't like when I have two that I do like, you know? So yeah, that's A version. Then we have B version. We have I Love Ho, Eve, Iconic. Oh yep, and Cherry Cherry. C version. These cards, like, girl. C version was my favorite styling though, so I actually have 2 pages of extra cards. Still missing this shoe. Oh, we have Hashtun. I literally went through the trenches to get her, but I got her, and I've just been living in peace ever since. Then we have Anne, so I have again my top 3, and then I have 1 card of each other member. So I have Vape, Jinsol, Kissy Chew. So that's A version. Then I have the calendars. Oh yeah, I also have this other Chew because I also like this one, and I couldn't decide which one to keep. So I have the calendars, and I set it up so there's 6 on each side. Then B version. Oh yeah, okay. I didn't want to collect extra cards for each version, so I just did my 2 favorites. So I don't have any for B version. This is C version. Calendars, and then D version. I have the extra cards and the calendars, and then Flip That Era, I went crazy and I collected OT12. So I have 4 of these collages, and I just tried to pick like my favorite version for each member. So like these are my favorite outfits for these members, so I just made that, and then I have them just in order. Then we have B version. This is C version. Eve. And then D version. And then these are the AR cards. And then this is Japanese releases. So I don't really remember how I laid this out. I might still be missing a card, I can't remember. But here are all my Hyunjin cards, which some of these are POBs, I don't know. Then I have just other cards that I liked from other members. These, I was starting like a cute nails page. I don't know. These are trading cards from one of their Seoul concerts, so I have my top 3. And then I have each, so there were units for each duo, so I collected all the sweatshirt cards, which I am just realizing I'm wearing this sweatshirt right now. But I have like each member in the sweatshirt and the duo. And then these are their last tour, the units from that, and then my signed lanyard from the tour, and then these are from Loona. So yeah, these are my units, and that's it. Okay, now we're gonna do Loona era non-album. So I have these on like member debut order. So first we have Heejin. My kind of guidelines are, if something comes in a set with all the members, I just keep all of them. Or if I really like a card, then I will get it. So I have like season's greetings, stuff like that. And I also collected all of these trading cards, if I remember when they came out. So I have like some Flip That Pops and stuff, and these trading cards. Then we have the biggest collection in this binder. So there were like a few pre-order benefits for Hash, but they're with the album cards. So basically start at midnight, and then we go into and then Flip That. And here is where I kind of started laying things out by outfit. So this was like the A version outfit, then we have B version. This is actually fake. This was like the Orbit Japan pop, which I didn't join for, but Hyunjin had already posted that selfie, so I made a freebie. This is C version. Okay, I don't really like how I set this up. I'll probably redo that. And then D version. And then this is like non-pre-order benefit stuff, so I have like the Polaroids from Lining Up or something, Loona Studio. This is my only broadcast, I think, from Butterfly Era. This is signed. And then this is a fake broadcast. And this is, I don't know what that, I think that's just a pop. And then this is Blip. I still don't have the selfie from that, but yeah. This is concert merch, so I'm missing the bracelet card. These are like random things, I don't even remember. Then these are from like their last tour. I'm still missing the other superstar, Hyunjin. Here's all the trading cards. These are Orbit cards, and then these are from the Light Stick. These are from the summer packages. And then these are like random merch. So these were Loona or whatever. This was like a contents pack from Wonderwall. These are from the Down Jumper. These are Meetin' Up. Sure. These are Season's Greetings. So I have the first and the second and the third. And that's it for Hyunjin. And then I have Hustle. So yeah, I don't think there's much to say. I have less Hustle cards than most people because she was on hiatus for a while. Love this card. Love Fitch Hustle. Then Vivi. This is one of my favorite cards ever. I don't remember why I have a space for that. Or here. I don't remember. But whatever. Then we have Yojin. And we have Kim Lip, who I used to collect more stuff for before I kind of focused in on Hyunjin. Jinsol. My friend, I used to, this is like one of the first cards I got when I was getting into collecting, and I was showing my friend my binder, like every so often, who knows nothing about K-pop, and she was always like, oh, that's Vanessa Hudgens. So now I think of my friend, and I think of Vanessa Hudgens whenever I see that card. Monchichi. When your teacup says something funny. blue go on. Okay, so that is it for Loona era. Okay, next, you can tell I kind of gave up on the like binder covers, and yeah, I just have not really had the motivation to work on them, but I really want them because I cannot tell my binders apart. But this is Lossemble and maybe some other stuff, I don't really remember. But okay, we have Lossemble debut era album cards. I also have a lot of Lossemble stuff and Chew and Eve and ARTMS. I am so behind on putting stuff away, but this is just what I have put away, like on camera. I have changed some stuff. I don't remember what it was. Maybe I will when I see it, but I'll try to point it out. But this is just what we're working with now. So then these are all album cards. Then we get into my Hyunjin stuff, which I went crazy. I think I rearranged like one or two things in here. I also added I printed out like these like placeholders. So now I think everything this era is accounted for, at least in my binder, even if I don't have it yet. This I just ran out of pages, but this should be like its own page because I don't like double-siding stuff. And I forgot, there's like a card that I want for like the first gen clue benefit or whatever, but I forgot to print that. But it's like in this outfit, so I don't know. Summer package, then Hyojin. I also think, okay, I think the last time I filmed putting away stuff, I had 4 pages of each member, and I did downsize a little bit to 3 pages. This is me controlling myself. And in later eras, I have restricted myself to 1 page per member, which is still a lot, but it's much more realistic. I bought way too much debut era. Yeah, I still have stuff I'm selling, but nobody's really buying it. And I have some other cards. I have bought like a couple. I think I have a Heiju and a Go On that I want to switch out, but I don't know what I want to switch them with, so that will be in a future video. Then I just have merch stuff for the other girls. I kind of like interfiled Hyunjin's where it fit, but these are specifically merch cards and not pre-order benefits for everyone else. And I haven't really decided how I want to lay out things for future eras, like if I want to do like all of a member's pobs for each era and then all of their merch, or like all sensitive pops, all, what was the other one? One of a kind pops. Like, I don't know. I also have the rest of the film strips, but I don't really love this, so, and I think I only had one, so I don't know. These are like Who's Fan prints. This was a winner benefit. These are from the VIP set of their debut tour. Don't know what these are. Random like Who's Fan prints, I think. Here's Chew, Howl. These are album cards. And then these are from her first Coty package, like a fan club kit. These are random, like these are merch. This is merch. These are pobs. These are a bunch of postcards from her fan club kit, and the most recent one also came with a billion. So I don't know, I guess I need to buy more of these pages. I don't know, or like not, I don't know, maybe not display them, I don't know. These are from her season's greetings last year. I'm like a year behind on everything. These are from the season's greetings. These were like broadcast cards, I think, from her debut showcase. These are pre-order benefits for Howl, as are these were like VIP from her tour. This page is kind of whack, but I don't know what to do. Then I have a bunch of empty pages. This is my little Espa collection. So Ning Ning is my bias. So I have I have the most of her cards. I have nowhere near most of her cards, but this is just what I have. Have not bought anything in a really long time. Winter, Arena, and Giselle. And that's it for this binder. Okay, this is my last Photocard binder. It is a scrapbooking binder for ARTMS because of all of the weird size stuff. So starting with Odd Eye Circle. Okay, I guess I need to like take these down or something because that looks terrible. But yes, I have their objects, and I get creative with it, so I matched up their outfits the best I could. This was when we still had some non-Polaroid pops. We missed those days so bad. Like, remember these? What happened? It's so sad. Like, collecting ARTMS Odd Eye Circle was so much more fun during this era because, I mean, yes, there were Polaroids. I don't love the Polaroids, but we also had like this. These are normal 9-pocket pages, and they just, I mean, they're big photo cards, but they look like photo cards. These also like transparent cards, like they were just doing whatever, but like these are so good. I don't even mind the sharp corners. These are so good. This is a winner set. The rest are just normal. Still missing that one. I think this is literally the last thing I need for my Odd Eye Circle collection to be complete, which is crazy. And then we have postcard pops. And this is a signed one. Then these are like photo prints. These are Who's Fan. Here is Heejin's debut. I'm still trying to get some more pops. This page is almost full though. And here are these things. Here are the ARTMS doll clear cards, the IDs. I don't know what this is, but I have object music albums now that I will put away soon. Here are the postcards that came in the album. Here are objects. These have all been scanned, so don't even try it. I guess this is just my random Kimweb page. Here's the season's greetings. I just bought their newer one, finally. I don't know what these are doing here. These are the extra big mini postcard pops. And I have some signed ones. Here are the Odd Eye Circle trading cards. And then another signed one. Here, I don't really have like rules for this. I'm just kind of like, these are mostly just like extras I ended up with when I bought more for my goes to try to fill out sets, and I just ended up with them and I like them. I did clean these, but yeah, a lot of these are both from Chinese stores. I don't this one, like the equivalent, I have hanging up because I need Office Siren Cherry out for the people to see. Okay, and then I just have a bunch of extra pages of these. These are all from scrapbook.com if you are interested.